Good afternoon, third graders. I told you I would get back on and give you the answers to their reading worksheets. If you want to check them, you can, or do it with me. We'll go through it quickly. I'm the outside borders of something, not the center of it. What am I? The edges. I am another word for a group of mountains. What am I? A range. I am melted rock beneath the surface of the earth. What am I? Magma. I am the top of a mountain. What am I? A peak. I am the place where the ocean meets the land. What am I? The coast. And I am the place where an earthquake starts. What am I? The epicenter. Down here, Sally hiked on a mountain range in Hawaii. As she reached a peak, she stopped to enjoy the view. Below, the ocean waves crashed against the coast. In the distance, she could see an erupting volcano. She would get a lot of great pictures up there. On this page, it's kind of like alphabetical order. We're trying to figure out where this word would go. So earthquake, EA, begins with EA. You can ignore this. EA, would it go between earth and eastern? Well, yes, because that's EA earthquake, EA earth, EA eastern. So it would go there. Epicenter. Epicenter is EP. So it wouldn't go between EA and EA or EL and EL. So the P comes between the EM and the EQ. LMNOP Q. So H would be your answer. Erosion. ER. EA, EL, EM, EQ, EQ to EV. So ER would come between those two. So D is your answer. Environment. You have EN. Well, it wouldn't go up here with EA or EL. N comes between M and Q, so H would be your answer. Elementary, ELE. Right, it comes before the EM, so it would be B, between the EL and the EL. And then equinox, EQ. EQUI, EQUA to EV, so that would come between those two. So J. On this page, I am writing a paper about how the crust of the earth changes over time. First, I will research the different layers of the earth. I want to find out how the core causes the surface to change shape. I need to look up some terms too. For example, I don't know what magma means. My teacher, Mrs. Globetrotter, says that I should find the information I need in books that were written recently. She says scientists are always finding out new things and changing the facts. She even told me that scientists once thought the earth was flat. Number 1, in which part of a book about earth science could you find the starting page of a chapter? Well, in any book, if you want to find like the chapters or whatever, usually it's in the table of contents, okay? Number 2, in which part of a book could you find out what the word magma means? So if you don't know the definition of a word, usually you look in your glossary, which is usually located in the back of a textbook. In which part of the book could you find out the date it was published? Well, the copyright page, usually written real small down at the bottom on the copyright page is when it will be published. So DGA. This page, write the two words that make up the contraction. Well, I went ahead and circled the contractions: we're, isn't, don't, it's, and aren't. So the contraction for we're would be we are or we were. Isn't is not. Don't, do not. It's, it is, and aren't, are not. Okay? Now we have to rewrite. You don't have to rewrite the whole sentence. Just put the contraction. What is the contraction for what is? What's. The contraction for that is that's. The contraction for are not, aren't. The contraction for we are, we're. And the contraction for I am is I'm. So you don't need to write the sentences. And then the last page shows you some recent earthquakes in California from 1989 to 2001, okay? So we've got the town of Darwin, Hector Mine, Loma Prieta, Napa, and Tom's Place. Okay, so these are the towns. Where did the two biggest earthquakes take place? Well, I would think it would be Hector Mine and Loma Prieta because it comes the furthest. Okay. What damage may have occurred from the earthquake in Loma Prieta? What damage? Well, Loma Prieta is right here, so I think walls and some buildings fall down. What you need to write. Where in the United States did all of these earthquakes take place? Well, right here, California. About how many points of difference is there between the earthquake near Darwin and the one near Hector? So Darwin is about 3.5 right there. So probably 3.5, 3.5. And Hector is a 7. So I came over here and I did 7.0 minus 3.5. And I get 3.5 as my answer. Okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, put these in your packet. Bye.